Hey guys, we are now live. We are now live. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in here. Per usual, I am up early. I've been up a few hours. I had to edit a video that Wack 100 did yesterday. I pretty much after I finished all my lives and put up my premiere videos yesterday, I went and just rested for the rest of the day. So I'm back up on here. So I edited the video that Wack 100 did on, I guess, one of his platforms, and he was very disrespectful towards Chrisean Rock. And I also did not sense any respect for Junior as well. And I wanted to speak on it. I think that he was at all-time disrespect when he had made mention. He has not even given Junior even a pack of diapers. You know, he owns a diaper business, and for him to say that and then people laugh about that, or him to even mention that as a man, or even having his mouth about a child, is sickening. But he had quite a lot of stuff to say about Chrisean Rock. People like to kick you when you're down. We all know that. And it's really sad. So right now I'm rendering the video that he did. We're gonna do a live commentary to it at 7 a.m. I do a 7 a.m. live majority of the time. If I'm not at the gym or if I don't sleep in late, I definitely do a live with you guys. But Wack 100 is out of control. There were some things that he shared that could be true. Good morning, sis. Hey, sis, how are you this morning? I'm doing good. I've been up for a few hours. I'm trying to get myself all set up for 7 a.m. Right now, the video's rendering that I'm going to share with you guys. Wack 100 pretty much dragging Chrisean Rock while she's in jail because I'm quite sure he's hoping that she stays in there, which is sad. But there's some questionable things that I've been questioning in my own head about Blueface. And I'm going to touch on that definitely when I hear from the horse's mouth, and you guys can hear from the horse's mouth what is said on that video, which I did hear it, but I want you guys to hear it with me. Some of the allegations that not Blueface, Wack 100 is bringing up. Hey, hey, Wyndon, excuse me. You know what? I'm getting tongue tied. It's still early. Wendelina, I'm sorry, sweetie. Hey, I want you guys to hear with me some of the allegations that Wack 100 is currently saying about Chrisean Rock. Now, I have to admit, I honestly knew, well, I feel in my heart that Blueface is not, yes, Wendelina. Blueface is not as caring as one wants to think about, Chrisean or child. Wack 100 has been running his mouth per usual, and he's been speaking about the situation. He spoke about it yesterday. And I've been questioning myself, like, was he telling Chrisean Rock prior to her getting locked up she needed to go figure this legal situation up, clear it up, and get herself right? Was he doing that? We all have to ask that. Or was he thinking about, curfews and her holding him down and her paying his bills and doing everything that Blueface wants her to do in order to be in a relationship with him and her not have to worry for the time being of Jaidyn? But Chrisean still does have to worry about Jaidyn, to be quite honest with you, because when he has court appearances, he invites both of them. I really had a gut feeling that Blueface, in my opinion, didn't care about the safety or the well-being of Junior or Chrisean Rock when she was going to these courts. Because I don't care what nobody says. Yes, he gave her that name, Rock. However, if he was to put his foot down and tell her to stay out them courts with his son, she would not be locked up right now. If he would have put his foot down the way he should have, and told her to clear up these legal obligations, she would have did that too. So I don't want to hear that Chrisean was doing whatever she wanted to do. If Chrisean allows a man to stop her bag, what makes you guys think that she would not allow a man to make her go clear up her legal obligations? From what I heard from Wack 100, it almost sounds like a pre-recorded video, but you know what it is? I'm not going to be in denial about it like a lot of people are. No, it was a current video of Wack 100 speaking on a podcast, just how he feels about Chrisean Rock and just how he obviously views the situation between him, and Chrisean Rock and Chrisean Rock with Blueface. And it's really sad, but we have to understand we only know Chrisean Rock from the internet. Wack 100 knows her in real life. Now we know he lies. We caught him in plenty of lies before, but he's saying consistently certain stuff that's starting to make me side eye. In my opinion, they are using her because she loves him so much. She's not thinking straight. She's not thinking straight, but in my opinion, I feel like Blueface is using her. He's the only one that can use her. He's the only one that matters right now to Chrisean Rock. She don't care about what Wack 100 feels. She doesn't even care what her supporters feel. And there's some people that ride hard for Chrisean Rock. She doesn't care about what nobody feels but Blueface. That's why there's no one that can convince me that she was being told, on a daily basis, you got to get yourself right as far as those legal situations. I think that Blueface may have been scared that those bills wouldn't have got paid if she would have, for an example, went to Oklahoma and turned herself in. She may have had been set down for a couple of months, and that would have spoiled his whole plan. Especially if there's any truth to Chrisean Rock saying every 2 months she's paying $15,000 to the rental of that restaurant that they're fixing up. You got to look at the big picture. When somebody serves you a purpose and you're locked up, and we all know how it gets when people get locked up, you don't have too many people that want to support you. People don't got time to be writing love letters. People don't got time to be running their phone bill up with collect calls. People ain't got time for no canteen, sending you no canteen. They ain't got time for no jail visits. Nobody wants to do all that. Do you think, or even be going to court? Do you think Blueface and his manager Wack set her up and told them it? Possibility. I mean, there's so much, that is running through my head. And let me just say this to you, Wendelina. I'm gonna say this to you, and like I said, I'm not on nobody's side. I don't agree with people that hate on Chrisean Rock, and I respect the people who support her. That's my stance. I'm not going to tell Chrisean Rock what she wants to hear. I'm going to tell her what she needs to hear. I'm not putting no battery in her back just because, I ride, for Chrisean. If she's doing something wrong, I'm going to tell her about herself. But let me just say this to you. There's something not quite right with this whole situation. And because I can't, speak on it like it's the facts, that's why I don't speak on it the way I really could. And a lot of people say, well, you do speak up. Yeah, I speak up, but I could speak up more, but I don't, because I see a lot of things that are not resonating. It doesn't add up. There's a whole bunch of stuff that don't add up. And I know that Blueface ultimately has control over this whole circus, even Wack 100 and what he says out of his mouth. But how can Wack 100 respect Chrisean when he sees blatantly that Blueface does it? Let's make it make sense now. Let's all make it make sense. He don't get the respect. She don't get the respect from Blueface and people that are in his circle. They see it on a daily basis. If you allow one person to disrespect you, they all will. That's just the bottom line. They all will disrespect you. That's why I tell people in real life, don't get up here. I'm talking about in real life, not on my platform. I'm not going to allow you to disrespect me, because let me tell you why. If I allow you to disrespect me, then people will be comfortable with disrespecting me. You have to set the tone. And Chrisean Rock ain't never set the tone with him. Yeah, they go back and forth and this and that and the other. But, getting them back by, sleeping around with other men, in my opinion, that don't make him look bad. That makes you look bad. Sometimes you got to walk away from the situation when a man's disrespecting you like that. It ain't no get back and making yourself look right. I mean, wrong. I mean, looking bad. It ain't no getting back at nobody like that. You just keep it moving on them. You feel what I'm saying? You're so right. But you can't. Blueface, I'm sorry to say that. I'm not saying he's a bad person, but he ain't no good man in no relationship. I'm sorry. He, wants her on a curfew, expects her to help him with his legal obligations, send him canteen money, so forth and so. And matter of fact, let me tell you something else I don't like it, and I peep. Even when she was out and she was, I guess accepting his collect calls and putting on recordings that they were in contact. I don't never hear him mention nothing about his son. I really feel like when he gets out, if they haven't already, you know, they need to get a DNA test. He needs to find out if that child is his. And even if it's not, if he chooses to stay with Chrisean Rock, he's got to make um Junior a priority. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I was raised like this. Children are a package deal. If the man can't accept your child, then you shouldn't be in a relationship with him, because they need to accept your child, because that's your child. If they love you and accept you, they got to accept what you come with. I'm not trying to say you come in with baggage and drama, nothing like that. But when it comes to the kids come first. And if a man can't be a man and respect that, you got to keep it moving on him. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody says. You feel what I'm saying? God is, I don't care what nobody says. Something ain't right with that situation. Blueface, I don't care how much he disrespects Jaidyn Alexis. I feel like if you had to pick and choose, he might be in love with Chrisean in a toxic way. And I know it sounds crazy. How is he in love with him in a toxic way? I don't know either. I can't explain it. That's why it's toxic. He might be more attracted to her and all kind of, between the sheets type of situation than he does Jaidyn. But he acknowledged Jaidyn. He acknowledges his family with Jaidyn. And all I saw since he's been locked up is putting Jaidyn in position to win. He's been putting Jaidyn in position to win. And I know the reason for why Blueface doesn't want Chrisean free. And he didn't want her free while he was locked up because he was afraid that she was going to go run off, get drunk, be with other men, and he would have a situation in jail. He didn't want to have to think about that while he did his time. But you know what? Too bad. He should have manned up and he should have said, listen, if she going to hold me down, I still need her to be out here and do for Chrisean Rock because she got to do for my son. That's what a man would say. But let's say, playing the devil's advocate, that he's not saying that. Why? Because he don't think it's his son. He doesn't, to me, exude any type of concern whatsoever about Junior. I don't care what nobody says, and I'm gonna keep saying it. I don't think Blueface was in jail trying to make that girl go clear. No warrants up. I think he was thinking about Blueface. Period. Point blank. I don't care what nobody says. Y'all can get mad, but I don't think he was thinking about Chrisean or Junior. I don't think so. I mean, think about what he was getting from her, where he was keeping Jaidyn in line, Jaidyn making the money from MILF, what is it, MILF, their business that they run, his label. And Chrisean ain't making no money. She had to figure out through Snapchat something she could do from home how to make money. I don't know if she was making any money on the football team that she was on. I don't pocket watch like that. But it seemed like she was trying to make money low key. I don't know if y'all peeped it. She was trying to make money, without like, breaking the curfew or making him mad or getting him to do what he ultimately did in the first place, which was to get onto social media and drag her because she broke her curfew. That man ain't got no respect for Chrisean Rock. And I feel like this. Why hasn't Blueface yet to get up on a platform or have Wack 100 or Bodine? Why hasn't he called from jail giving us an update about Chrisean Rock? The heck with me or any other channel holder giving the update. Why hasn't he? He may not have spoke to Chrisean because they're both in jail, but why hasn't he even pretended to show any kind of concern for Chrisean Rock? But Chrisean Rock does it for him. I feel sorry for Rock because she thinks she's in love. She is lust. She allows him to treat. Yeah, anyway, it's sad. It's just really sad. I'm sorry. Her social media is where she needs to clean house. She needs a clean house in her real life too. It's not in social media. That's where she gets her bag at. She should never clean house on social media. That's where she makes her money at. That's how she became a millionaire. If she didn't have social media, nobody would know who Chrisean Rock was. And all the money she's made because people are paying for her the talent, whatever talent it is that she brings to the table to social media. That's what made her the money she has made. I don't know how much she's holding on to now. I don't pocket watch. I don't care. It's not my money. I ain't getting none of it. She needs a clean up house where she lays her head. The people she's around, the circle is what she needs to clean up. You got to get around better people so better things can happen for you. So that when she comes on social media, yeah, she'll have drama. We all got drama. My house is clean. I move in silent. I don't got a whole bunch of girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? I don't hang out with nobody. I hang with myself. Too grown to hang out with people. But what you have to understand, and I hope you guys understand and fully understand, you got to clean up your house. If my house wasn't clean and I had people, places, and things trying to tear me down, which I don't allow it, I remove the situation before it affects me in real life, where I can't come up on social media and be my best. You feel what I'm saying? Because I would display that in my behavior while at work doing what I do, which is my commentary videos. I would bring my drama up here because it's in my real life. I don't allow that drama to be in my real life because I know it can spill over into my business life, into all aspects of my life. I don't need I don't need drama in my life today because I know that it's going to unalive me. It's not good for me to have people around that don't mean me no good. And all they want to do is use and abuse me. I can do bad by myself. I don't need no help. Nobody trying to tear me down. I can do that on my own. We are the greatest sabotagers of oneself. We don't need no help. And I'm not at this point in my life. Now it's going to take some time for Chrisean Rock, and I'm not making move in silence. Exactly. I'm not making no excuses up for Chrisean Rock because, honey, it took me a whole bunch of years to bump and fall, and I fell in life as I've gotten older. We're gonna always learn, but we can't keep learning and making mistakes just to keep learning. You can't just keep making mistakes. The goal is to learn from your mistakes and pedal forward, not backwards. And I believe in my heart, if she continues to run down this road, this rabbit hole that she's running down, she don't got nobody that got her back. One of her brothers or so is in jail for life, so she can't get none of her brothers to see Wack 100 or Blueface. The Malones are fighting each other. She can't get them to because they're fighting their own spiritual warfare. She's man, she's on her own. She got a bunch of cowards, mainly men, dogging her out, dragging her name. And see, Blueface, I'm gonna tell you exactly why Blueface don't do nothing and why I know he don't do nothing. I used to be with this dude, and I was with him for a minute, and years ago before I got married. And let me tell you something. We went through, we went through hell and back. But let me just say this to you. It seemed like everything going forward in our relationship, I always felt that whatever he did to me and I may have did back to him, he's held on to it. He held on to that grudge. So, when we used to go through things or when people used to say stuff about me, I didn't feel like he had my back 100 folds. Sometimes I'll be questioning him, like, I know you heard about that or you were there when it was said. Why did you defend that? Blueface is the same way. He is so bitter. He likes that Chrisean Rock, in my opinion, be getting dragged. It's almost like his like it's therapeutic to him. Let me word it like that. It's almost like hurt people. He's a hurt soul, and he wants Chrisean Rock to feel the hurt that he feels. But he dismisses what he's done to hurt her. He's done hurt her physically and mentally and emotionally, spiritually, every way that man could hurt Chrisean Rock. He has hurt Chrisean Rock. And she still stays with him. What does Blueface do every time he wants to go back to Jaidyn and flip flop? He leaves Chrisean Rock. But then he comes running back to Chrisean Rock. It's like he don't want her and he don't want nobody else to have her. To me, that's selfish. Make sure as y'all come in, y'all hit that like or the dislike button. Hit the like or the dislike button. Good morning. We will be going live today at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as well. So make sure that your notification bell is on with the option all. And also make sure you subscribe to my second channel, SL Davis Social Media News. That is my second channel. Sometime when I go live, like I'm doing right now, I live stream on both my channels. I have not done it in quite some time, but I am known for live streaming on both channels, because I'm going to start doing commentary on both channels. So I want you guys to make sure you subscribe over there as well. But it's just, it's sad. It's sad. How you want respect, Blueface? Don't give Chrisean no respect. But you allow your manager to get on podcast and just straight disrespect your woman. Your baby's mother, you laid and had a kid with that lady, with that girl. And you sitting up there letting people just disrespect her and drag a name, call her all kind of B's and HOE. I mean, come on. It's like when you know better, you do better. It's so sad. It's like he don't care. People say, Blueface ain't scared of no Wack 100. Going on. Something's going on. I'm sorry. Something's going on that ain't right. Something's going on. I don't care what nobody say. Because there's no way that I'm going to sit there and let somebody just blatantly just disrespect my peoples like that. I'm sorry. It's just too much. He's got to get to a point where he has to say enough's enough. Yo, Wack 100, you got to chill. You know what I'm saying? You disrespected my people and it's not cool. And it's not cool. You know what I'm saying? But he's not saying nothing because they see him disrespect her. They see what he says about her in her face and when she's not around. He has conversations, I'm quite sure, with Wack 100 and Bodine saying disrespectful stuff. So it's like, why should they respect her? It's crazy. The public sees how Wack 100 treats her and Blueface treats her, CARELESS treats her, his side chicks treats her. Enough's enough. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, and I'm going to get people in the comment section. They're going to tell me, oh, it's not Blueface's fault and this and that and the other. Blueface plays a role. Stop acting like he's a victim. Blueface is a victim of his own circumstances. If she was so bad, he should have kept his thing in his pants. He should have stayed with his family. His high school sweetheart. You ain't got to be in love with somebody to stay with them. You should have enough love for her just because Jaidyn rode through the good and the bad times with you. You know what I'm saying? Just like Chrisean. She didn't do it like Chrisean because she's not Chrisean. She's Jaidyn. And Chrisean didn't do it like Jaidyn did it because she's not Jaidyn. She's Chrisean. You can't compare the two. He's doing them both wrong. Why buy the cow when the milk's for free? And I got this what is it? This trailer up right now. Of him running his mouth. Listen to it. And this is just a snippet of it.
They just can't kick in the door because they don't know if she in there. You at the courtroom going live on the run from 3 agencies. Oh, this where she be? When the next time we go to court? You see they snatched it before the security. Like, I told her, I said, yo, not only you coming, you're going live. She said, Oklahoma can't fly out here in enough time. You got to remember she's 13 in the head. I'm like, yo, they don't need to. LA is here. They'll arrest you and hold you.
That is sad that he is that comfortable with talking to that girl like that. To me, that's sad. That is really sad that he's that comfortable with talking with that girl like that. And let me tell you something. He was doing it prior to Blueface going to jail, and he's doing it now. You know why? Because Blueface ain't never set the tone. And he ain't gonna set the tone. Blueface is living for the moment. That's why CARELESS be clowning. Because she already knows what the program is. She already knows what the program is. And I hope he's not really promising that girl no false promises. See, I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I can't. Because we all blatantly see what's going on. We see the disrespect. And this can't continue like that. Wack 100 just jumped on the bandwagon of everybody else acting right now like they not the big concern about Junior. Talking about, and I ain't even gave him no diapers. And even the people that were on the podcast, yeah, they laughed, but they laughed because they couldn't believe. They probably was embarrassed for him. You a grown man talking on a child like that. That child ain't did nothing to you. You might not like the mama, but your child ain't did nothing to you. People are sick. He said quite a bit. He was talking like he knew what was going to happen in my. Yeah, exactly. Right, because Chrisean can be bigger than life if she would keep her hands to herself. But if she has to defend what's hers, then do herself. Blueface is so disrespectful to Chrisean, and she Well, let me say this to you, Wendell. I'm gonna chime in when Wendelin. Not only is he disrespectful to her, but his following also helps with the disrespect. Because a grown man, all right, that's older than Blueface would tell him, man, I'm not getting up here recording this and releasing this to the public. If y'all can't make it, y'all need to just go your separate ways. Hello, AD. Let me tell you something. You got to go your way. I'm not getting in the middle of that. I'm not putting this on social media. I'm not unfollowing Chrisean for you. I'm not getting into that. Y'all got to figure that out. Do you think that he does that? None of them do it. Wack or Bodine. These are grown men that help with the hate train for Chrisean Rock. Grown men against a 24-year-old. Like, where do they do that at? Like, make it make sense. It doesn't make any sense. But why? These people got this girl's name in their mouth on a daily basis. For what? And they're only going by what Blueface is telling them or what they see. They don't see what happens behind closed doors, just like we don't. And then people wonder why she got all these haters. They're listening to the people that be there in real life. Wack 100, Carlissa. She might not be presently around her son because they're not getting along, they're not seeing eye to eye, but she's around her son on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? From the past. Let me clear that up. And she saw in the flesh the BS, the disrespect, the flip-flopping. What was gonna happen next? What Chrisean accepted, and vice versa. What Blueface was doing to her. She saw all of it. She knows the son. She might be many things, but one thing Carlissa is to Blueface is his mother, or somebody that carried him for 9 months. She knows her son. He has to set the tone. It's almost like, and I'm gonna say it again, he don't want her and he don't want nobody else to have her. And that's sad. He don't want nobody else to have her. It's almost like Blueface really don't want Chrisean, but he don't want nobody else to have her. He don't want nobody else to have her money. He don't want nobody else to have the fame, the shine, none of that. And it's sad. It is really sad. Let me see. It says Bluefish should be checking his whatever, like you said, if you are going to be needs to check his friend. Well, I don't know. I think I'm starting to question a lot of things. I hate to say that, but I'm not even going to use in my vocabulary if they're going to be together. He needs to check, his partners, because I don't know about that. I'm starting to really think that he's trying to use her for his own gain, because he really, to me, hurt Chrisean Rock financially, social media, she should be on. I think that he hurt her, like his father's in the algorithm. Now she's locked up. The algorithm's definitely gonna go down while she's sitting. That narcissist behavior, in my yep, that's narcissist behavior. But a lot of things are gonna be kind of hard for Chrisean Rock. You know what I'm saying? And I think that it's been designed that way. Cause I don't see, since he's been locked up, him putting her in position at all. And that's just my opinion. I have not seen that dude put her in position. Now I've seen him put Jaidyn in position. If you look on her story, you'll see that he, makes sure that she's booked. And what's her name? Sade. It's crazy. They all going through it. I mean, everybody, I don't care, young or old. She's supposed to be the dude that does the booking for Jaidyn Alexis. That's supposed to be like one of Blueface's good friends. And he does the bookings for Jaidyn's club appearances. And I think he also acts as a bodyguard for Jaidyn as well. Well, he's supposed to be messing around with Jaidyn's best friend and another boo thing. So now they're up here warring on social media. I said I got enough to keep up with Blueface and Chrisean Rock. I said I ain't got time to put that up. People had sent me that, but I was sleeping actually when I got the post about Jaidyn Alexis' best friend fighting because her man cheating on her. I said, I said, I'm gonna just stick with this over here. This is, I can't even keep up with this. But I just wish the best for Chrisean. I hope that she gets out soon and things get better for her. And I just hope that she, I know she has God in her corner. I know she believes in God. She's a very spiritual person. I don't care what nobody says, but I really hope that when she gets out, that she gets a revelation. Hey Drusilla, and she just says that Blueface might not be for her. I think that if they go their separate ways, even though we want to see them together, we'll still see Blueface, we'll still see Chrisean. They're still gonna rise to the occasion. They're two separate entities, but they do shake up the algorithm when they're popping and they're together. But I think that they can pop without being together, and they would get just as much as attention. I think that Blueface is afraid the attention will go away if he doesn't keep Chrisean in the picture. I don't think that Chrisean has that fear. I think that Chrisean believes in herself more than she knows. She's just got to remove herself from that situation, man. Ain't nothing good gonna come out of that. I don't see too much repairing with that. You know what I'm saying? Let him go on back with Jaidyn. She likes sharing. She likes to share. Let her go on back with Jaidyn, because this ain't where it's at. She's too young to be going through that. She's not focused on what she needs to be focused on. She's really not, and it's really sad. She needs to just go on about her life and leave him alone. Ain't nothing good coming out of this for her. It isn't. And she's making poor decisions. That's why she's sitting where she's sitting right now. Wack 100 saying, right now, as of today, Oklahoma got 44 days before they have to even come get her, allegedly. And I believe it, because I heard not from him, but um, I'm trying to think where I heard it from or seen it on a legal doc, but it has said that they could take up to 45 days. So he's not the only one I heard that from. Yeah, man, that's a long time. They could purposely make her sit. She was dragging a judge and a DA. You know what I'm saying? She was dragging him. I can't get over, man. I keep playing this video. Let me see if I can find it. When she was at that football game. And people are trying to hold on to, that she paid a lawyer. I hope that's true, man. I hope when she gets out, she's able to retract that. Or I can retract it. Who's lying? Because I feel like, why are you in this situation if it happened the way that you said it happened? Let me find this video so y'all know what I'm referring to. But y'all know, because I had showed it to you not so long ago. She had got into a couple of words with Blueface's father behind this. So I'm trying to see where speaks on raw is Blueface. Sometimes I can't find my own videos. I be having so many of them. Let me go back. Yeah, but this is crazy, man. She might have to leave Blueface alone, man. He got to get his team in order. He really does. Let me see something. I'm trying to look for the video, but yeah, it's all over everywhere. When she got scared when I guess they served the paperwork, and Blueface's father was trying to get her out of Dodge, and she got shook up and she was scared, and she felt like he was purposely just trying to make her scared. She feels that way because every time she turn around, somebody's against her. You know what I'm saying? She feels like somebody's against her. Blueface ain't never around to oh, here it is. Here we go. I knew I'll find it. Let me go into here. I want y'all to listen to this again. Wait for the ad to go by before I share it. But it's just ridiculous. It really is. I knew something was wrong when I heard this. Hold on one second. Now let me make sure. I hope this, because I do a lot of commentary to videos. It says, "Hey y'all, Junior is 100% in custody of CPS, and this is confirmed." It's crazy, man. It is really sad. Mama Heather, could you send me on my DM? I will provide the link. So Chrisean is going to sit in LA that long before they move her. Yeah, they can take that long because, like I said, and I started to say this to you before, people are human first and foremost. And with that being said, I don't care if you're a judge, DA, probation officer, if you feel a certain way about something that somebody does or says, you can do it on purpose and make it just sit there for 45 days or 44 days as of today. They're saying in CPS custody. So I don't know. This is what Mama Heather said. But I really wish that she would have not only put it in the chat, but I wish she would have showed some sort of receipt. So I'm really looking for that next. I thought Marsh had. That's what I thought too. Whoa, why wouldn't everybody be out against her? That's sad. So under medical treatment and testing. Wait a minute. Undergoing medical treatment and testing, but it's very loving, safe environment. Wow. That is some sad, sad situation. Him from March because both parents are in custody. Wow. People need to start with lies juniors. I don't know. I hope I don't want to get into no health, conversation up here on this platform. Um I'm looking right now before I even play this video where I wish that Chrisean would have realized what she was saying and doing and how she was downplaying this, and maybe we wouldn't be here today. But oh boy, Carlissa meets Cardi B. Ooh, child, let me share this with you, honey. Mm-hmm. Carlissa making sure she get everywhere, honey. Look at this. That is insane. That girl all over the place now. So let's see what's going on here. I didn't hear too much about the fact that people are blaming everyone except for wait a minute, hold up. It says the fact that people are blaming everyone except for Rock herself is weird, fanned out behavior. It says blogger admitted to working with Blueface team and bragged about Chrisean's arrest is being accused of setting her up. Well, I think that now thinking she may have had something to do with the setup too. I don't know. Let me do this. I have no idea, to be honest with you. The 44-minute mark. Yeah, it's really crazy. Hold on one second, guys. I'm trying to do something really quickly. Oh, what am I doing? I gotta go here. Why y'all still talking about this? It says pictures of Ronnie with his mom and people believe Junior resembles her. Carlissa thinks the baby looks like her. Does he look more like Carlissa or Ronnie's mom? I don't know. Y'all need it. I went on here to see if he it's a circus out here in Malone. Yeah, they're out here acting a fool, the Malone family. Now I will say that. Let me see something. It says, yeah, let me stop sharing this. I don't want to see that. Oh boy, here she goes. This one here, everybody acting a fool. Carlissa supports blogger who is accused of the setup. Why is anybody confused or surprised that she would defend the setup person? Well, Carlissa don't like Chrisean Rock. I don't know why people are so surprised. I like me some Blue Rock TV. It says Carlissa claimed a possible setup and Bodine spoke out. She's not on my team. She's a blogger. This is what Bodine's saying, but I think that I think he had some hands into that nonsense that went on. To be honest with you, that's just in my opinion. What is this? What is Chrisean doing? I'm not putting. Let me see something.
Well, if we would get the let's get
Yeah, I don't listen. I don't trust. I don't trust what might come out of her mouth. So we ain't gonna play that. They can't Drusilla while undergoing tests because of the hearing on Monday for Junior. Can I ask you a question, Mama? Heather, can you provide at least you're providing that the alleged CPS? But let me ask you this question: where is the documentation on that? Getting the treatment he needs, but they didn't show any receipts. Right, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Don't think it's still early. Don't think I'm not gonna question that being put in my chat. I'm just, it's still early. But honey, we need to know where you got this information from. You got to have a link or something. I mean, come on. Says you confirm original, but I work for the state of California. It all work. So where did you get the information from? I heard Junior and Papa Blue background the other day. I'm sorry, I think I would rather for him to be in CPS than with Carlissa. Oh, I'd rather him be with Carlissa. I don't know about him being with no CPS. Yes, Bodine is part of this setup. Anything to get her away from Blue is they all want to get her away from Blue. All of them. What hearing on Monday? Thank you, Mama Heather. Can you provide some receipts? I mean, Mama Heather, or is it something that your job that you saw that you can't provide? I don't think that your name is Mama Heather to your job. Carlissa can't get Junior. Carlissa can't get Junior from CPS. She's not on this paper. Nor Blueface. She can't claim yeah. You ain't gotta worry about that. Neither one of them can. I don't think, to be honest with you, I honestly sometimes feel like I don't even think Blueface wants to be on the paperwork, to be honest with you. I really side eye him. I really side eye Blueface. He needs to step up to the plate and man up. He really does and stuff because he has allowed a lot of stuff to take place that otherwise wouldn't have taken place if he would have played the man role and stop thinking being a man is disrespecting Chrisean Rock. That ain't being no man. That ain't cute. Ain't nothing cute about that. Cute. You wanna get credit for something. Get credit for taking up for your woman. Now I think this is the video I've been showing y'all for the longest time. Hold on 1 second.
Agree to disagree. First of all, Chrisean problem is she should have never shared with the public her legal obligations. There's just certain things you don't share with the public.
This video
First
has
and
always been
foremost. But when she
questionable to
explains
me.
in this live that she has legal help, that paid help to help her with these cases, especially the Oklahoma case, which allegedly they're saying she has 3 years probation. She messed up that probation, and they're trying to give her 3 years because probation is nothing but time on layaway. Parole is nothing but time on layaway. She has to understand that. People think because she's Chrisean Rock that she can't go to jail for 3 years because she's Chrisean Rock. These are just the supporters that are thinking this. And that's okay to be a supporter, but let's use common sense. Now, I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. This is not me. This is not me being against Chrisean. This is telling Chrisean, instead of putting the battery in her back, that what you're doing is going to mess you up in the long run. I get you trying to wait for Blueface to get out, but you don't need to wait for him to get out. Then he, helps you with your legal obligations. You guys walk into the court and Blueface walks out with the baby, but not with you.
Case got to get figured out today. It will get figured out today. Like, I'm not running from nobody. I don't like none of that.
Do you know what Jerry's back looks like?
No, I don't know anything about anything. I didn't get to play. People scam me for nothing. It's the officer right here. We don't got to put his face in the camera, but he right there. He should lock me up. I'm not running from no. I'm just saying. Saying I don't like none of that. I don't like none of that. Like,
you don't understand that. He only here because you here. If you weren't here, he would be here.
Exactly.
I know. I'm just saying. Okay, look, the cops came to protect me. Y'all saying they coming to get me.
Yeah, we want to. Right, we give you a heads up.
I got ears. They was here to protect me. I don't know where that came from.
Let me just say this to you. If she has all these lawyers, then why is there an abscond, as in the same thing as she has a warrant, basically? She has not fulfilled her legal obligation.
I mean, are we kind of sort of like we need to question because see, honestly, to be honest with you, I know Chrisean Rock has heard us say this time after time after time. She needs to clear this stuff up. Where is this legal lawyer who I'm going to tell you right now, and a lot of people don't know this. If the legal lawyer that she put the actual money down that was supposed to be looking into the case and they were trying to call the DA and all this to work something out that she paid, where is that lawyer at? Because if he puts in a motion or whatever it's called, they will have her into court. There's some sort of paperwork. I want to call it a motion, but if he appears in the court or files some paperwork, they will get the ball moving. CPS is crucial. Once her baby goes to CPS, is gonna be harder to get back. Wow, she's definitely going through it. Would not wish that on anyone. I don't know them personally. My apologies. I kicked my own self out. Woo, child. I didn't kick my own self out my own life. I don't understand why. Did anybody hear about Junior allegedly being in CPS? Put a wire in the chat. Let me put this in the chat. All right. Let me see. Let me see. Taking me forever just to type something in. That's a shame. So I'm pinning it up here. If it goes up here. Did anybody hear about Junior being in CPS? Put a yes or a no in the chat. That's all you got to do. I don't think that was the truth, in my opinion. That's what I'm saying. But now you guys see how people will get up here and plant seeds? Because I know people will say, well, we don't see that seeds are being planted in your comment section, in your videos, or in your live streams. Then we don't know what you're talking about, SL Davis. I'm not saying y'all saying that, but you could be saying that. But it happens right before our eyes. A lot of times you might not see it because I delete it. His attorney is telling him to keep his mouth shut. It's crazy. You went. I know I went silent because I kicked myself out, Wendy. When I said Wendy. Wendelina. The medical help. We don't know peaceful we don't know peaceful. Let me tell you why. Because no disrespect to Mama, what's her name, Mama Heather, but you know, you can't just be putting stuff up and not providing any information. Carlissa can't get Junior from CPS. She's not on his paper. Make sure at 7 p.m. Oh God, I'm all over the place today. Make sure at 7 a.m., which will be in less than 2 hours, y'all come on to that live, because I had edited out the recording that Wack 100 put out, and I'm gonna let y'all listen to it at 7 a.m., which is in less than, what's an hour and 45 minutes away. Make sure y'all hit that like button also, if you don't mind. Thank you, sweeties. All right, so let me see something. This is crazy. I just don't get it. It's a lot going on. And people, make sure, let's get them likes up, please. Can we hit the like button? That is insanely crazy. If there's no truth to this, that'd be insanely crazy if that was put into the chat to stir up a ruckus. I mean, it really would be. In my opinion, it really would be. But hey, it is what it is. People do what they do. I've been saying, being real clear about it, that people need to, um, you know, produce receipts, and people still just play on my time and do the opposite of what I asked them to do. So, you know, I guess it is what it is. It says Chrisean Rock. Just give me a moment, guys. I'm trying to put something in the chat. I mean, in this typing something in. All right, let me see. And oops, hold on. I was just typing something real quick. So that's there, and then let me put this here. Now, I'm going to say this to you too, because I was typing something in really quickly into a title. However, if there's any truth to it, because like I said, people get up here and be on some crazy. cray stuff. But if there's any truth to that, that's sick. And I'm gonna tell you why it's sick. Because if CPS got involved, that's because people up here running their mouth, saying things, lying on the girl. She's going through enough stuff now, people not caring. And that's to me sick. I don't care how you look at it, it's sick. Hate pages. Hate pages. And viewers, don't leave them out. I haven't heard of it either. I'm gonna speak on it today in my 7 o'clock live. I need coffee now. Me too. That's funny you said that, Wendelina. I'm about to get me some in a second. I might have put y'all on hold for a minute just to get it, honey. But now let's put a Y in the chat. Put a Y in the chat if you see why, and it could be the truth. But let's put a Y in the chat now if you see why I be telling you people will come in here and they do on the other channel holders pages, but I don't run with the stuff. I ask people, when you come in here, put the receipts in the chat. People don't do that though. It's sad. That's sad. It's really sad. But hey, it is what it is. I'm sitting up here doing something real quick. That's why I'm silent. Give me a second. This is really sad. It says, it's crazy. I'm not even gonna even touch on that right now. But ooh, child, people be on some. I don't know, honey. It says that girl is a loose cannon from what I observed, and she has a invisible lawyer. Y'all are crazy. Y'all need to stop it. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in. Hit the like button. That's the least thing you can do is hit the like button. Hit the like button on the way in. It's crazy. At 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is less than an hour and 40 minutes, I will be going on to my second live, and we will be listening to the Wack 100. I don't see Mama Heather in here anymore, so I don't know why she's not responding in the chat. I appreciate the super chat, but I would really appreciate you explaining where this information came from. Now, if it came from your job, I'm quite sure they don't know who you are. If you was to release any information on that situation, but like I said, it is what it is. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Hold on. Here we go. Hold on. Accept. Hey, woman. I am on YouTube. I am new to the channel. Updated 16 hours. All right. Let me read something that Mama Love has sent me. It says, "Hey, woman. I am Mama Heather. I'm not gonna show her Instagram because I don't know if she wants that to be shown. I am new on to your channel and adore you. I just got wind that updated 16 hours ago that Junior is in the care of CPS, 100% validated. I know this is fact because I too work for the state. There was a hearing on Monday, and because Chrisean and Blueface are both incarcerated, they had to take custody of Junior. That's why we see Marsh out and about, from what I understand. They were supposed to pick Chrisean up today and take her back to, I guess I didn't accept it. I don't know. But all I'm trying to figure out is, where did she get this information from? I will speak on allegations, alleged allegations, but I still want to know, where'd you get this information from? I'm going to make it clear because, see, I'm going to make it clear in the next video that when you come in my chat, because I'll be, like I told you, I'm going live at 7 a.m., which is in less than an hour and a half. I'm going to make it clear. Don't come in here. I'm going to keep reminding people as much as I can, unless you can show receipts. And they got to be valid receipts. And I don't mean on some knuckleheads page that's calling themselves a commentary channel because they're trying to piggyback off the commentators that are already reporting on this circus. CPS is crucial. Once her baby goes CPS, it's gonna. Yeah, it's gonna be much harder. Let me get current with these with these comments here. I've been all over the place today. My opinion, I really don't think it was the truth. I don't think so either. That's why I'm gonna make it clear in my 7:00 a.m. live, because this video is already an hour in. This live is, and by the time people figure out that it was inserted in my live, I just want them to know at the beginning of the next live what just went down, because people might not get to this hour and 6-minute mark to know that the seed was planted with no receipts. But like I said, up here we have to furnish receipts. Don't get me wrong, I will question things that are presented to me like they were off guard in my chat, but we're not going to run with the narrative. You feel what I'm saying? We're not running with that narrative. There are a lot of possibilities of a lot of things that could happen or may happen, but what we're not going to do is make up stuff and we don't have any receipts, because that's what's going on now. It's just too many people. The opinions are bad enough, and I have my opinion, others have theirs. But when we're just making up allegations with no receipts, then that's when we're taking it too far. Blueface owns Wack's money. Rock is his sacrificial limb. Yep, I'm starting to feel that way too. But I hope that Chrisean Rock sees that sooner than later, because I don't know. I'm just getting this feeling that we're giving Blueface too much credit, and we're thinking, to say at the drop of the dime, oh, stop, blaming Blueface. It's Chrisean. No, nobody can do anything to you that you don't allow them to do to you. She's got to, when she gets tired of playing a fool for Blueface, she'll leave him alone. I bet you more doors are open for her. She'll have better opportunities heading her way. But she's got to let that go. She's really got to let that go. It's not doing nothing for her. If he's not checking that circle that he got going on with these men disrespecting her and dragging her name, he's never going to do it. Right. They was both out here wilding, both of them. And see, and it makes me so mad because we're quick to blame the woman because she is carrying child. She should be the protector. You know what I'm saying? And even in the relationship going forward, she's not pregnant no more, but she's still in a relationship with Blueface. People want to blame her instead of blaming them both 50-50 for the relationship and the problems in the relationship and why it's where it's at. I don't think, in my opinion, that Blueface was getting on her about clearing up her legal obligations. That's just my opinion. I don't think he was stressing it like he could have been. He was more stressing about her curfew and breaking the curfew more than he was stressing about anything else, or making sure he had his canteen money so he can have his cook his food more than anything else. I don't think he was all that concerned about anything more than that. She probably couldn't disclose any information because she worked for them, but she should have kept it to herself because right, it's confidential information. Not only that, if you can't share it, but you can only tell me, because she did DM me at 4:30 this morning. I didn't want, because I'm thinking the same thing as you, Nisi. I didn't want to show her IG page because who knows, she might not be thinking, and it might have her picture on it. Somebody might see it, recognize it, and then say, "Oh, she's taking information from work and she's sharing it on social media." I would never do that. So that's why I read the DM that she sent me and I didn't put it in the to share it with you guys because I didn't want you guys to be able to locate her or for her job or somebody to locate her. I don't want to see that happen. So this is why I didn't show, the girl's IG page, the lady's IG page, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? So I hope things get worked out. And this is just a mess. It really is. It is truly, truly a mess. Chrisean Rock, get out and do the right thing, girl. Hippo laws. Yeah, I know. I know. I just say that because people get angry. And it's like I said, that's why when I go live, I made sure I put inside of the title for 7 a.m. about the CPS. That's why when I go live, I'm gonna make sure that I clear up that no one's making up any false narratives on Chrisean Rock on this channel. This was something that was put out there, you know? So that's how we have to look at it. But other than that, nobody just, put no spin no narrative on Chrisean Rock. It happens. Sometimes you have no control over what people are gonna put in the chat. But we just got to be responsible up here. So that's why I'm going to make sure I make that clear. I don't want people to get, a lot of people, they are really emotionally attached, to this situation. And, they might not take it well. And somebody 7 hours ago said the same thing. Must watch. TikTok says Chrisean Jr. is taken by CPS. Let me see something. I'm gonna put it on mute for 1 second because I don't want to put up something that's not appropriate. I'm checking it out now, and I probably will share the screen. But this is just way, way, way out of control. I'm definitely gonna need some coffee today. What just happened? I don't know what just happened. Everything that could have went wrong just went wrong, honey. All I know is I was trying to share the screen, honey. Let me do it again. And my laptop went haywire. I don't know what's going on here. Let me go to what I was just looking at and see if it verifies something worthy of a receipt. If I can find it. Just had it. I should have been able to look it up in history, but maybe I don't know what just happened. Needs time alone to learn to love herself. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I really feel like she was really trying with about any baby there. And I agree with you. That's why I said, where did she get that information from? I don't play about that. That's why I said what I said. I wasn't being mean when I said it, but I was being serious. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm hearing titles like facing 8 years, facing life, all these titles, you just don't know what to believe, man. But I tell you one thing, whether it's true or not that it's being said, I'm gonna speak on it. Especially when it's coming to my channel, after I make it clear, don't come up here with that. So I'm gonna speak on it. I'm gonna speak on it. And that's just the bottom line. What is this here? That actually sounds like somebody's trying to record something, as in like it's a news report, but it sounds so generic. But you don't see the news. They're not actually recording if it's coming from a news channel. It's like, come on with that. Blue Security Bravo and the mother of daughter. If anybody called CPS, I believe it was someone with the football league. They are mandated. You think so? Hey, where have you been, sis? What's up, St. Hudson? The supporter called more than a non-supporter. That makes it hard as well. Yep, that's true. Marsh and Chrisean were supposed to be. Well, you can't be doing all that when you got legal obligations, so I don't know. What's up, baby girl? St. Hudson in the building. I haven't seen you in a minute, girl. I was sitting there reading your comment, and then I was like, wait a minute, that's my St. Hudson. I have 7 a.m. live in an hour and 15 minutes. Make sure y'all come back. Make sure your notification bell is on with the option off. So at 7 a.m., you guys get this notification, and I will let you listen to what Wack 100 had to say yesterday for those of you that did not hear it. Also, there'll be 2 or 3 premiere videos going out today. So I have a really busy day. So I want to get off so I can get my coffee, so I can get back on and let you guys listen to what Wack 100 had to say. So love y'all. Stay blessed. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way out. And I will see you at 7 a.m., which is, like I said, in an hour and 15 minutes. So y'all stay blessed. Thank you, St. Hudson, for coming up, sweetie. Hopefully you can make the live at 7 a.m. If not, it was a pleasure seeing you, sweetie, as always. Love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Mwah.